Sam and her mother Miranda are sitting in the waiting room for the therapist, where Sam is displaying symptoms of schizophrenia, a very serious mental illness in which someone cannot think or behave normally and often experiences delusions.
Hey, I'm good. How about yourself? Really? No. No, the other day actually. No, I didn't hear about that actually.
Hey,
What?
who are you talking to?
It's Brian.
There's no one there.
Brian's right there.
No, there's no one
That's
there.
rude.
There's really no one there.
Mom, that's rude. Like, he's right there.
We need a therapist.
Okay, Sam. You ready to see you now?
Here in the therapist's office, Dr. Gatens questions Miranda on the behavior that Sam has been displaying.
So, what brings you two here?
Well, she displays symptoms that I think are such that go along with schizophrenia. She sees people that aren't there, like in the waiting room. She saw somebody that wasn't there. She talks to them. She plays with animals that aren't there and stuff. And then she tells me she hears voices, like in her room at night and stuff, which obviously nobody else hears in our house. And sometimes her speech is kind of all over the place. Like, I don't really understand what she's trying to say and stuff like that.
Okay. Sam, how are you feeling right now?
Kinda numb. I mean, I'm a little scared, but I guess none of my hallucinations really hurt me. It's just kind of people I see.
And most of the time she tells me they're not hallucinations.
Okay. Well, how long has this been lasting?
She has an episode like once a week, I would say, and it's been going on since like probably like a year ago or so. I know it's really late us getting here because it's been going on for a year, but yeah, probably around a year.
Can you tell me more about what happened in the waiting room before I called you in?
My friend Brian just kind of came up and was talking about what Jessica did last week, and then I thought she was just being rude and pretending he wasn't there because she doesn't really like Brian, but
I don't know who Brian is, and he tends to come in a lot, and nobody else sees him but her. So it's kind of, it's hard to relate. And Jessica's also not real either, that I know of.
she's
And
in a math class.
how long have you known Jessica and Brian, is it?
Since we moved to the new high school I'm at, so about 2 years.
Yeah, she's only been displaying stuff there for about a year. Brian was one of her old friends.
Okay, and have you noticed any trouble in school with?
Yeah, she used to be really good in school actually, and then all of a sudden when she hit, because 2 years ago was her freshman year, so she hit this new school and stuff, and then she started talking about Brian and Jessica, and her grades also began to fall at the same time. So she's not as good in school as she was before.
Great. Could this have been from a traumatic event in her past, or has anything
I
like that happened?
mean, I don't know of anything other than us moving her to a new high school, but I mean, she still knows people there. It was in the same district and stuff, so I don't think so, that I know of.
Okay. And how is the family life?
Our family life is good, unless she has some complaints about it, but I think it's fine. We don't fight a lot and stuff like that. We get along. We used to be a lot closer before stuff like this started happening.
Okay. Well, from what you guys are telling me, I have a few possible diagnoses. And one of them is a little on the severe side. I think it's rare, but I think she has general schizophrenia. And I know that's a lot to deal with, but with medication, there's a way to cope with that.
Yeah, I figured it was somehow towards that with her hallucinations and stuff, as she's displaying now.
We might need some more extensive therapy work, and but-
There's not a cat there, Sam.
I'm feeling the fur.
There's not,
Right.
see, yeah.
right.
This happens a lot.
We'll need to work with this a little more.
Yeah.
Here, 2 weeks later in the therapist's office, James and Sam discuss how the medication is coming along.
Okay, feel free to be comfortable.
Okay.
So, I prescribed you Mellaril. How is that going for you?
I've been getting a lot of muscle spasms lately, and I had to actually stop taking it a couple days ago because in the middle of gym class, people thought I was having a seizure. The muscle spasms were so bad.
Okay, so that should not be happening. We should take you off of Mellaril. Anything other than muscle spasms? Any nausea, vomiting with that?
I get a little nauseous when I don't eat, when I take the pill and don't eat afterwards.
Okay.
But otherwise, it's mainly just the spasms are ridiculous at this point.
Okay, so a lot of times when antipsychotics don't work, another option would be Clozaril. So I think we'll start you off with a low dose of that and see how that works.
All right.
Here in the next therapy session.
Okay. So this is another visit after your medicine. How has the Clozaril been working?
I don't have the spasms,
Okay, that's good.
but I've been seeing things a lot lately that Mom says aren't there.
Well, and what have you been seeing?
Lots of cats.
Here in the therapist's office, Sam has an episode in which she sees things that in reality are not there.
Okay, so tell me more about these cats. Are they with you or
I mean, one of them's on the board right now.
on this board here?
Yes, it says we're all mad here.
Okay, so there is clearly nothing on the board here.
It says we're all mad here, and there's a picture of a cat.
Am I near the cat now?
A little bit, yes.
There should be nothing. There should
You
be
missed
no-
a part.
There's nothing there.
Well, now there isn't. You erased it. I'm sorry.
Here in this therapy session, Dr. Gatens and Miranda discuss the future plans on how to cope with Sam's schizophrenia.
Okay, so after numerous visits, we've concluded that she does have general schizophrenia and the medicine is working. But I just need to up the dose and let's see how that works.
Okay, I
I'm
think
gonna-
it's fine.
I'm going to need you to keep an eye on her
Yeah.
to see if her delusions continue. And you know where to find me if there are any more problems.
Yeah, well, she'll come back for her regular, visits and stuff. Obviously, I won't be here, but if there's a problem, we will definitely call you.
Okay.